windows are visible. All the windows. Okay. Oh yeah, we were about to write a poem last time. I still kind of want to write one that's just kind of equal to all of them. It's my favorite. It's my favorite streamer. Back at it again with the waifus. Oops. See what the results are of that one. Okay, a side point, I have hot chocolate, but my friend got me this set of flavored ones for Christmas, and I'm having the sugar cookie one, and the moment I looked at it, I was like, that just makes me think of Doki Doki from last night with the whole cookie thing, trying to woo everyone. Can't I just be everybody's best friend? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. You're slipping, Monica, you're slipping. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. I'm sorry, she's actually excited. It's gonna be great! I mean, it's great she's excited, but I wasn't expecting that. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? See, Monica wasn't expecting it either. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. There it is. There it is. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. I can get behind that logic. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. I was also thinking that. She sounded a bit like Sayori. Otherwise known as Hamble. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people... All people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Doki Doki, everyone is Hamble edition. It's getting closer to being that. It's like 50% there. Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I was about to say, I'm sure this would make more sense if I understood that, Japanese. I had squid without Chinese last night. Sweet chili squid. Was the squid good? Don't think I've ever had squid. Not sure I'd want to. Monica totally knows this is Monica knows more than she should. That's what I think. I see. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Self-referential jokes, see? Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Oh? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. Wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sarah shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Now I'm worried about her. Now I'm really... I was already low-key worried about her. Now I'm like medium-key worried. Oh, I didn't think I was good that I tried it. And yeah, the squid last night was good. It's fair. I don't know. Like, how does squid compare to, you know, other seafood? Because I feel like squid would be like seafood mushrooms. Like, you know, it would have a weird texture and taste. If you say so. Cough, please get out of my life. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I don't like raw seafood either, but squid is really good. I mean, I don't even know if I can say I don't like raw seafood because I haven't had a lot, because I am fussy. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. You know what it is? No, I'd expect squid to be like prawns, you know, the way they kind of squeak against your teeth? That's what I'd expect. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Shrimp 2, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Shrimp Chew. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. No, it's hard to describe. At least I figured squid would probably be hard to describe. Hey! Just Hayaki? I'm really sorry for butchering your name. Yeah, this is my first time playing. So I have no idea what I'm getting into. I'll let stream delay get that to you. Thanks, guys. It's important to me, too. I am glad you are not a spoiler person. So I feel like this is the kind of game you definitely don't want spoiled. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. What now? Person of interest? We had a spoiler person. Guys, I love how you say that so ominously. It's not wrong, but ruined like the entirety. I mean, they didn't ruin it, but it was a... It went from, hey, cool things for you to look forward to end game spoilers. They didn't totally give away the end game, but they gave away enough of, yeah. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing in her mind is you, Shrimp Chew. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. It's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Shrimp Chew. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Guys, I'm pretty sure if you were a mod back then, they would still be serving time in the 7th circle of hell. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? Didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I've not personally played it, but I've seen a few playthroughs. Uptime. A whole 11 minutes! Glance around the room. Suddenly, of course it was Yuri. Of course it was. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look in her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. Aww, so I've no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. See, sitting in a desk just sounds weird. I get it, because they're like, yeah, they're desks and chairs, yeah. But, I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you'd prefer to share what's in your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. That's a great way to put it. I mean, technically I'm kinda going for Yuri because purple hair and likes horror. But I want all the dialogue options, okay? And at this point, they're all kind of awesome, so what do I care? Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Shrimp Chew. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. I know that's what multiple playthroughs are for, but can't I get the most out of the first playthrough? Plus, I'm kind of indecisive by nature. I mean, Natsuki clearly likes anime and like games and stuff. And Sayori's a ray of sunshine who like loves food, and Yuri has purple hair and likes horror and is like so awkward that I relate. You know, they're all cool, damn it. Do you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. I'm kind of indecisive. I mean, that's the one thing I'm decided on. But yeah, depending on how long this game is, I could do multiple playthroughs, but I'm not big on replaying story games too soon. And then by the time it's not too soon, I've probably forgotten about them altogether. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. How much are we trying to reassure Yuri here? Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Damn, Yuri, I want to pork you, not say it. You know, considering the humble joke, the wording, I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah! I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Seen the game theory videos? Interesting. That's interesting. I didn't even think about that. You should have thought about it. I'm gonna go on a YouTube binge once I finish this game, aren't I? Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Let's go in order. This is your best one so far. It's really nice. It's really, really nice, isn't you? There, thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. You're a little tired every day, by the way you sleep, don't lie. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles in your face. Alright. Hey, Shrimp Chew. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait! Of course I do! But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Now I feel bad. Sayori? No. Shouldn't you? I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Why am I doing this? No. Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady. Oh, no, because now I feel bad if I ever pick Yuri. I'll be like, no, Sayori, I'm sorry. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? What does that even mean? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori? I've probably never said this word, but I don't quite understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a spot. It's nothing, Chimchu. It's just a little rain cloud. But we need to hug the little rain cloud, Sayori. You said it yourself yesterday. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I mean, at least she was humming to herself, but no. I have best friend duties. Why am I here reading poems? Okay, Natsuki, let's have your harsh, burning criticisms. Oh, this one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? But yeah, her saying my poem is alright is a compliment. That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. Should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Natsuki sucks, worst wife. Don't bully small pink. Hey, she's not that bad. She's just a little rough around the edges. I'm not going to read this out loud for the sake of my throat, so I'll just slowly read it internally. Mostly so I don't, I mean, it's not going to take anyone that long to read it, but you know. I don't want to scroll by and be like, yeah, no, you missed it. I mean, technically my throat's still bleh. It's not like my throat's actually bleh, but just, it's not at a point where I can literally constantly be reading it out and not have my throat dry up and croak. Apparently. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. You did a good job, Natsuki. Besides, the beach is awesome. She likes the beach. kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Hello, Yuri. Well done, Shrimp2. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Shrimp2? Huh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Walking into the club like, what up? I got a big poem. Yeah. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. Better a good minute than a bad minute. That must be terrible. Huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. No, Yuri! It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Oh, Yuri! What? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Literally me. Oh. But Gaz, you don't have purple hair. Here. Oh boy. Someone says some casual thing innocent and my brain is like, shit, they hate me, abort mission. I can get that. My brain's not so bad about it anymore. Sometimes. Aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. I'm aware that I don't know why I decided to try to eat my hair. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. No, spoiler alert, hair is not tasty. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Ah yes, who next? The ceiling tile? The blackboard? The window? Monica. Hi, Shrimchew! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Netsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh boy. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Foreshadowing. Yeah. Now I'm like, is it actual foreshadowing, or is it like, we're gonna throw this in here, but you'll never, who knows, might mean nothing. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? The chat that knows what is to come. I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. What? No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Oh, poor Yuri. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Natsuki, don't you say a word. Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. I wonder if she means the game. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Shrimp Chew. The one who is truly useless. That's what I would say. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. It's my suggestion I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Yeah, Shrimchu may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Shrimchu to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Shrimchu to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... And I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Shrimchu, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I don't know who to pick. Also, I noticed Sayori is a who are you gonna spend the weekend with? Wink, wink. It's not that kind of weekend. I mean, I don't actually know, but hey. So the obvious choice is Yuri, because Yuri. On the other hand, I would love to see how Natsuki bosses us around, but at the same time, I don't really want to spend my weekend as her minion. We never actually spend time with Monika, so I would be curious about that. But as a friend, I should really check up on Sayori. I'm trying between Monika or Sayori, but I don't know how impactful this choice is. I guess I can always just do no, but I'm gonna have to do 4 playthroughs of this, but now I'm like... If anything, picking Monika or Sayori should count for both, because they're meant to both be working on the pamphlets. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? There, I tried to be a good friend. Torn between Monika and Yuri. Just save again. Pick Monika. Pick up a penguin. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monika. Yay, you picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah! Monika, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. Yeah, but I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Shrimchu was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monika. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monika, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. The manipulation here, oh boy. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. It's logical manipulation, but you know. So are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Shrimp 2 to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Natsuki, I promise I will do a playthrough where I completely throw cute poems at you and find out what horrors you put me through for baking, but not this time. You picked the two you can't pick. I did. It worked out. I got as many dialogue options out of that as I'm gonna get. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Shrimp Chew? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same? I feel like death. Do you feel the same way, Shrimp? I don't actually feel like death, it's okay. I was literally thinking that Natsuki is a little sour, but I didn't want to make the joke. Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri accidentally glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Shrimp 2 picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Well, why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the doors as they chat between each other. I'm basically predicting Yuri's going to want to walk home. It's going to be foreshadowing of yesterday. I turn around. Sorry, I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then, Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Why are we leaving it till Sunday? Cruel number. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Shrimchu. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I'm just gonna save. Before getting stuck into Sunday. I'm not leaving. I'm just turning. Hot chocolate mug, non-hot drink mug. You can never have too many mugs. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Good! I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Good! We could be a good friend! Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere in the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Oh my god, look at her giant cow plushie! Like the bird's cool too, but look at the giant cow. I want the giant cow plushie. Sayori? Hi, Shrimpchu. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. If you haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. They also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. I'm malamute. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Monica! Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Monica the snitch. It's not like a snitch. Finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? Sayori smiled, shaking her head. That's no good, Shrimp Chew. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Till I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Shrimp Chew. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Shrimp Chew? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is... I called that. I mean, I know it wasn't exactly super subtle or, but... I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? I knew it. It's late to school. I knew that was why. Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. You did call it. Thank you for acknowledging that I called it. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I... Sayori! Someone get her a phone because she called. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like you've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Shrimp Chew. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Shrimchu. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. And I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah! Shrimchu! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Shrimchu? Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. I'm not crying, you're crying. Yeah, exactly, I'm not crying, you're crying. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Shrimchu. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. Don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. 'Cause I am all powerful. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Someone is cutting onions. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Don't understand any of my feelings, Shrimchu. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. My home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. No kidding. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? I knew she'd be here first. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, that would be really embarrassing for me to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. Yuri was not kidding when she said she likes atmosphere. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Yeah, don't just call her intense. That never sounds good. Yuri does know her shit. And her atmosphere. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. Alone in the bedroom. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Sneakily turns up the thermostat so she'll remove her sweater. It's like you're straight out of a comedy movie. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing your poems? It does sound suitable. Thank you. You keep that question mark. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I have no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Shrimp Chew. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character in each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. So it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Shrimp Chew! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Yuri's a vampire, confirmed. I feel like I can curl around my finger. Starlight instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri, like, the number of things you've done without thinking is escalating. In number and in... Okay. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. It's true, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? No, she's secretly a vampire. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Shrimp Chew! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet room with jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Shrimp Chew. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. His finger looking good. Is this Doki Doki Literature Club or KFC? Who knows? I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Doki Doki Finger Licking Club. I mean, that's basically what this is. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Aw, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. The only items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Likes knives, practically instinctively licks blood from fresh cut. Casually, really quickly pulling her sleeve down over her arm. I have my suspicions here. I have my suspicions. Oh no, Yuri. Is everybody gonna be like depressed or something in this game? Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as color guides when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I got a towel right away. Rush out and fetch a small towel and then I dampen it with hot water. Turn to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. When finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Oh. even know what to say to chat. Just, okay, Cass. Okay. Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. I get my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What has happened? I don't even know how I apparently clicked off the game there, but hey. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? No. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Gaz, were you being slightly predictive, spoilery there? Methinks you might have been. Yuri slowly pulls, or maybe not. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment was over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent and forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Kiss her in-game, Shimchu, damn it! I don't know if you've noticed, I didn't have any options. Don't you damn it at me. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? I ain't talking to you. Oh, in-game. You're talking to Game Chew. Yeah. Well, we established it's not in-game Shrimp Chew, it's Game Chew. That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? He's letting her get away. I mean, I don't think Yuri's the kind of person that would appreciate anything too strong, too intense, even if she is kind of intense. There's plenty more Yuri. No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. But anyway, you stay a little longer. Well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. This is totally building the image of a perhaps either dysfunctional or abusive home life, and I'm totally suspecting her arms are, yeah. I'm also concerned about time. He's been looking at me funny lately. Well, maybe you should stop looking back. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering other things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Got everything done, except a kiss. You calm your ship. I'm sure it happens eventually. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today. Sign that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Shrimchu. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. I like how the music stopped. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to it as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Can we stop? Sayori, you're breaking my heart! Because of you, not because of... Sayori? Yeah? Hi, Shrimchu. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Shrimchu. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all get together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See why? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. You're literally crying! Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Shrimchu? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Shrimchu. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Wait, what the fuck has Monica said to her? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Shrimchu. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Shrimchu. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give you. I mean, I'm going to go with the friend route because Yuri. But Sayori is really, really cementing her as my second playthrough choice because you are cutting through my heart with a knife made of onions, Sayori. I don't think I can watch her reaction to this. Most of things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, shouldn't you? I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. I mean, for one, I don't think I could do an accurate impression of that, but definitely not 1 in the morning with this throat. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left hopelessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. And you just know that's nowhere near going to be the most heart-wrenching moment in this. That's probably not anywhere close. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, besides that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Shimchu! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets in each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised she didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. I think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, shouldn't you? I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Monika knows too much. Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. She knows more than we think. Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Ooh. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh boy. What's with the percentage? Let's just get out of my head, 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 get out of my head! Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I write finishing this poem. The poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What did Monica say to Sayori? Oh, I'm seriously concerned. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Shrimchu? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so, Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the front door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. You know when you have a bad feeling things are going to be worse than you ever expected? I'm getting that feeling right now. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori... My bad feeling was right! And I really wish it wasn't! An exception has occurred. File game script. See trace back text for details. Oh, and look at that! A file has added itself into the game folders called traceback. Bad feeling was so fucking right. Not Sayori. Okay, traceback, what are you? I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. While running game, file, blah blah blah, Python, yada yada yada. Restart top. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a second, probably fix this. I think actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Doki Literature Club. Wrong context. Scanning lines of code text thing to be like, is anything relevant? Direct control. Wait, it repeats itself at the bottom. So, it'd probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. Okay. I know it makes no difference to you, but now I don't want to close this traceback file because I don't want to look at the game. Oh wait, it says line 307. Does that mean it's relevant to... Was there a 307 in... There's a line 761 330 No, I want 307. Line... Add 30... Like, I don't know if 307 is going to be a thing. There's 306. So maybe that wasn't relevant? I don't know. What the? Yeah, what the hell is the only... What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her. I walked her to school and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life was worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 And... Sayori, you appear to have a broken Monica over you. Check the character folder in the files. Okie dokie. Wait, what the fuck's the picture one that's called Happy Thoughts but with X's through? Okay, I'll look at that. They'd literally deleted her character file. It literally deleted her character file. Holy shit. Okay, what's this Happy Thoughts? As soon as it opens. Looks like a distorted-y, doodly figure. Mostly like head of Sayori. I'm starting to think I should probably switch to streaming my whole monitor to be able to capture these as well. But at the same time, I get not a lot of notifications, but if Chrome's open, I'm going to be getting notifications through, like... Can I... Oh, you have a snooze option. Hang on. Well, I suppose to actually go to window mode, I'd have to... Is that working okay? I will assume that's working okay, because it looks like it's working okay as far as... Yeah, okay, can see it. That was the traceback thing. Oh, jeez, I didn't bring any. Did I hold in a second? Probably fix the thing. Actually, you know what? It would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. That kind of implies that it's something that they, who I'm totally assuming is Monica from her knowing too muchness, has done some messing around and then has fucked it up and they went, screw it, just delete. I kind of want to know what happens if I click on... I don't know. If I do new game, will it be like she doesn't exist? Whoa, what the fui, oi, oi, oi. I just realized my Twitch overlay isn't over that. Or the camera. I noticed. Also, you're still in windowed. Webcam and chat are gone. I sorted out webcam and chat, don't worry. It's because it placed it above everything else in the list. As for being windowed, yeah, I'm not gonna bother because the one time I tried to put this in full screen, it closed itself, so I'm like, nah. I see no one girlfriend was swiping arms and the still be saying because she might draw herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. Yeah. Is she gonna look right whenever she pops up? If her name isn't right? I just idle for me and let her catch up to me. Like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. But yeah, think carefully about what Monica said. Monica is like... Oh, you can load. I thought something else was happening. Well, now you're just spoilering stuffs. No, what's the Ren P fold? Okay, that's a bunch of stuff. That's a bunch of stuff. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting on by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. But like, I know I don't want spoilers, but I mean, you can't continue the game where Sayori has done that and continue on. Like, do you have to start a new game? Can you load around that? The Animal Club. Chew? Oh! Why are you replacing her? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. Well, we were in the same class. Monica's probably the most welcome girl, but yada yada yada. You can load, but for the sake of the playthrough moving forward, telling her you love her ends the same. Sorry to see you that. Sayori. No. I mean, I'm never gonna let this down. I'll be like, you know how you totally get, you know, your whiskers in a twist about spoilers. Remember that time you totally spoilered me? Yeah, that's gonna be a thing now. But also, no, I won't find Sayori. Here, anyways. Let's look for some supplies to use for my club. Saves her skipping through the text and seeing it again. Saves us all from seeing it again. Ugh. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Guess you can check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? How about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major yada yada yada, arguing, budget, and publicity. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to take something small and personally. Yeah. I'm starting a new one. Oh! Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members, doesn't it sound so boring? I'm sure it makes it worse when you delete some of them. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Go to settings, check the skip option. Do not check unseen text. Yeah, I kind of thought the skip option was, you know, default. There isn't any checking for the skip. There's just after choices or unseen text. Yeah, I can just click faster, it's fine. Shouldn't you by any chance you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, I swear you clicked it and it didn't do anything. Yeah, no, I can't skip this, but I guess it makes sense because it's technically new. Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least blah 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 blah. I guess I have no reason to refuse. Yeah, because I don't remember. Well, I mean, I guess Game Me doesn't know it's Monica, but still. I think I never use someone like that. I'm just gonna check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Shrimchu. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Also, this totally just not to trivialize Sayori, but like, you just did all the progress of Fury. This day marks the day I sold my soul to Monica, and her irresistible smile. Why do I feel like that's going to be foreshadowing as well? I'm basically calling it, this is going to be Pony Island, but Monica's Satan. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. The section, yada yada yada. Yeah, you just replaced yourself with, oh, see. Brought a guest with me, yeah? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Shrimchu. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh. I mean, that makes sense out of the options, but still. Appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Shrimpchu in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Shrimchu? The girls with a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put like, especially when you have to work hard to convince people you're both fun. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri turns to the type of kind he said she comes to him. Keep hold teas out in the classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. I followed them. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's not. It's all Yuri looks the way. I mean, that's, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles for nothing really searching to what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I don't really have a manga. I'm gonna quiet myself. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. And then not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Fantasy level career. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? Story makes me think. Many clicks later. Is this just going to be Monica casually bumping off members of the club that inconvenience her? The club, we need 4. I'm trying really hard to find new members. Well, if you didn't hustle. And the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to just need to make the most of my school, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I'll start with writing a poem tonight. Sure, let's read the special poem. A dream. Staying over at my friend's place, there were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. Who that person was, and how they needed to tell that joke at that moment. Okay, boy, that page feels awfully empty with Sarah. Yes, it does. Everything does. The not walking home from school with her not anything. No, don't you? I'm starting to think it doesn't let you skip this bit because you need to see the weirdness of the same but different. Monica, you're literally over the text. Could you not? Very eerie. You don't really want to progress anything, I guess. No, it's not that eerie. I want to try to be part of this club. Even if I don't read, I won't be happy to pick up if you wanted me to. Sure? It felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you start on something you might like. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so well, back to Purple Life. You know, until she gets deleted. Smurf, do I really have to go through everything up until the day before the day of the festival? Is the guy really gonna extrally rub in the absence? I don't remember if she told us what the story was about. So I'm like, wait, I don't remember this. This sounds like a good story. Might be a little bit of a spoiler. I'm really into it. Book, I mean, I don't think about the... Okay, maybe she did. She did. She did. I thought so. I was like, no, wait, she probably did. And I just don't remember. It was her awkward, but it was different. Ah, it was different. This is where my bad memory is not going to help. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. That's different. That's not even... Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not a... I should let you know I have... My whole body, I seem to have to play something. What now? And feel my thoughts. Gonna keep the history normal. Strange. I really don't need to worry. That was a reassuring sound. Oh, no. Ugh. I don't know what that said now. I clicked too fast. I'm sure I wouldn't have caught half of it anyway, since that seems to go quite fast. The suspicious text. Those are hard to catch mostly. Yeah, a stream delay will let you know. I suspected. It like auto speeds that black. Yes, it does. I have noticed. And delays. Just stream delay, shakes fists. If you're feeling sick or something. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I'm fine. Just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Probably rushes out of the classroom. What was that about? Shouldn't you? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri is acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. You worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Really? Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up. Make a mental note before I left off and book and slip it back in my bag. Implying, don't you even, Monica? I told Netsky was interested in her poems yesterday. Polling the fair, I should mind with her first. That's about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like what I said. Not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Hey, it's eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, but that's about it. It hasn't changed, at least. Oh, I can skip. Skipping. Hi, Shrimpchu. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any excursions with the club, like, yes. Always listen, don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah, yeah, text you've seen. Yes, text I've seen before. Apparently only in large chunks, since plenty of it's muddled in with the text I haven't seen. And slightly different scenarios. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I have Monica my poem. Great job, Shrimpchu. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why I didn't expect to go for something that deep. I guess I underestimated. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. It's like an impression she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really starve for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. Suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident in the things not be very good. So I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I can't always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Put eyes on. Is in this room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper with frantic scrolling plain transcripts? Enemy. Right here. So what? Okay, I can skip this. Yuri! Huh? Is that? Did I just say that out loud? I'm aware I can skip this. I'm aware. It's going to hit. Okay, okay. Phew! Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's just me from mediocre writing, but even if they don't, so let's record her. Stepping across the room, Monica's writing something. I'm fine. Students exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. In tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Language. Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's blah 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 blah. Seriously, this is cute. Do you symbolism or something? I feel like the feeling of giving up. Wouldn't that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? Thanks for really thinking about. Isn't that? I'll give you something. You like my poem too? No. Oh. Eh. So I love this bit. You just. I don't know. You didn't appreciate my advice. Are you that full of yourself? No, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Eee, but you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger since shrimp juice started showing up. That's a little. This doesn't involve you. Taking out your insecurities, you're acting so He's talking. You want to be edgy? Whoa, me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you excuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's Shrimp Chew hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Ah! Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as she just knows I was standing there. Shrimp Chew! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Not like whomever I think, of course. Oh my god, we don't have Sayori to fucking balance this shit out. Ugh. Fine. We're zooming in. I just noticed, like, about 15 minutes ago, another file has been created in the game files called Can You Hear Me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is arriving, twisted, massive dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a nearly open gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. 'Cause that's not ominous in the slightest. I was gonna say, why is that not showing it properly? But that's it. I read it out, so it's fine. But that was it. Okay, so back to zooming in terrifyingly. Hi, Monica. Monica. Hey, Shrimp Chew. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some present I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. Ah! Spend all your time with me, Shrimp Chew. I'd be happy to spend your time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh. She quickly runs away. Natsuki! Dear, well, it looks like they're done. Great concern. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. This is going great, Yuri. I didn't mean it! I believe you. No idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Shrimp Chew, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. I bet there is, Monica. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's totally that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Shrimp Chew. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. Guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Yeah, I'm sorry for causing trouble. I really appreciate you understand. casually looking across at the game files every so often, just in case. There's a new folder. Not a folder, a new file. It's literally eyes. It's literally just a lot of eyes for a title. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? That's not concerning at all. So look closely at the background in game. Look closely at the background, you say. Oh, come on! Come on! Seriously! Outraged hydration. Like, thanks for pointing that out, because I wouldn't have probably, well, I mean, I hadn't really looked at the screen yet, but, like, but I probably wouldn't have noticed that. Just hanging around back. I know that I've had some time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Welcome back, Shimchu. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of Yashi's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. I think that's everyone looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly manga isn't there yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that's ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. It's cool, you're used to waifu. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Shrimchu, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, probably plotting. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on, so... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? I knew whenever Monica was like, I'm sure Natsuki's gonna forget about it. Completely. She was being literal. Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries like too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. They don't hate each other. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Oh, of course. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Didn't mean to be late. You guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I'm so afraid since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well. Blah, 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 blah. I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. Let's play something for us sometime. That's, well, I'm working on writing a song, but not quite done yet. Wait a second. Sounds cool. I look forward to it. If that's so, in that case, I won't let you down, Shrimp-Chew. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you guys. Anyway, I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. See. Was it really piano you were playing? Or was it evil plans that made you late? Not sure if Monica was running the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So did I miss anything today? No, not really. I think what the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Shrimp-Chew. So your compliments put me in a good mood. I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. Planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. Be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri sends me makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. And the water pitcher will fetch an electric kettle. I'll plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. It's past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Turn hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. You said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Reach the corner shop. Oh. Why are we rewinding? What happened in those 10 minutes? What just... I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Shrimp-Chew, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets him to the count 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Well, you saw her arm, right? No, I didn't. I did not notice her arm at all in that. I just sort of got the clips of her face and then we were rewinding and I was like, whoa, wait, what? But based on the fact you pointed out her arm, I can summarize. I can fill that gap. Yeah, I missed that. I just saw her face and then everything was rewinding, okay? I didn't take everything in quick enough. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I mean, it's me. What did you expect? So I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. I mean, you know, right? I mean, I think between how... I already suspected anyway from the time in Game Chew's room with the sudden sleeve pulling back down and having a knife and, you know, the casual... You guessed before you're out. Yeah. So between that and then Natsuki's little, you know, very blunt reference, accusation, whatever. And then just you being like, did you see her arm? I can put the puzzle pieces together. I can get there. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Shrimp Chew. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Was pretty nasty. I'll rewatch my own stream later. Yes. I mean, you can see it in the VOD later. Yeah, that's literally just my point. Stream delay is a beautiful thing. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I swear I'm saying that weird. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? What's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. Delight every time. I feel like the reason... So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'm like, hey, do this, and then you do it, and then it shows in your chat. Yeah. I mean, if anything, it doesn't show. It's look from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. A bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. 7 and sync, we assume the same reading position as last time. And this time each only one have. Sure, you have back pain because posture. Like totally. But the reasons of Yuri being literally you are growing. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but just being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. I mean, what is even going on? Because Yuri's like being very forward for Yuri. Your teacup. Hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands. It's not holding the book. I hand up a position that makes it even harder to focus. I sort of have two theories, but we'll see. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I find that I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay, I won't take any. Ah, are you sure? Well, if I touch it then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the books with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is properly resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Simply part of the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Trim 2. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, why does the music... Essential chocolate food. And things are back to normal for you being able to be like, oh my god, moments. Oh. 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 It deleted all my other saves. That's what I meant before. Is this the thing you thought it did earlier when it didn't actually do that yet? But has at some point since that done it? Oh boy. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Shrimp-chew. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Not the teacup! Shrimp-chew. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Shrimp-chew. I can't calm down. No bringing back Sayori. I mean, I could do it too. Well, but if I do a new game, it'll just still do the whole, like, oh yeah, no, this is totally the world where Sayori doesn't exist, apparently, game, won't it? Can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Shrimp-chew? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. It even makes me want to not want to read. I just want to look at you. Okay, Yuri. Is she gonna have some kind of heart attack or something? Because I'm really scared. It's time to share poems. Monica's like, hi there. Full stop. I liked your last one better. Huh, really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. You're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just want to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Whenever in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh yeah, the Amy likes spiders one. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. Just warming up, but homie didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectively won't name. Such as the only other two girls in the club. And ironically, even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. She says the one with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Shimchu, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Shashai was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Shrimchu. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Oh boy. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Shrimchu? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Okay. Why did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Poor Yuri. Okay, considering it is nearly 2:30 in the morning, I was like, oh wow. And you know, the 3 hours and the sort of thing. I'm probably gonna get to the end of this day of the game, and then, assuming it doesn't throw me a super cliffhanger that I can't possibly leave at, I'll leave it there for tonight. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. No, couldn't possibly be that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Manipulation alert, manipulation alert. Put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. And I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Where's the one? I can't remember if this was missing random vowels before. This is a little different. A knife and a breathe, or was... I don't remember. Delete her. Say save me, load me. Now it's just delete her. Oh, sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, well, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Sure, let's read it. Nothing is real? Question mark. Ooh. Okay. My mouse is a flashing, broken up. Say you. You're not far from the end, actually. Oh. That makes me rather, like, how far is not far? Like, I know I don't expect you to be like, it will take precisely, X minutes, but, because I don't want to, like, start streaming it tomorrow and be like, 5 minutes into stream, and we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. There's, like, one more day than all the end stuff. However long all the end stuff takes. Like, I figured we have to get back up to the festival, but, like, how much is after the festival? Okay, just a few days. They're just finding myself when I can't any members. That's because mine as well. Blah, blah, blah. Simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Shrimpchu joined and we started some club activities. It's not super long. But not like 5 minutes short. This isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still have only 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Shrimpchu? Oh come on. You can't take advantage of Shrimpchu to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. The music got quiet again. I'm now worried for Natsuki. But okay, I'll probably just go with it then, because it probably won't take that long to finish then. I mean, if this game is the kind of game that you can actually, if I can uninstall it, reinstall it, maybe do a playthrough that focuses more on Natsuki. Look, Monica, do you think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Shrimpchu joined. Aw. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Shrimpchu isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Shrimpchu want to get more members too. Right? Yuri? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Shrimchu, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something you can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this, anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking away anything. No, Shrimchu. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki? Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? With the... Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I didn't. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Noe would cry as she killed herself. Well, I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make a decision that's right for the club. What about you, Shrimpchu? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Yeah. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. So I'll go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Shrimchu? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Shrimchu before we leave. To see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yeah, as president. Mary looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. I don't. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Don't leave me alone with her, Yuri. But at the same time, yeah, run away. Don't be here, because who knows what she'll do. Phew, things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Shrimchu, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. The music stopped again. Yeah, so the next day coming up where you decide who to help with festival stuff is the last day before important stuff, to give you an idea. I figured right up, I've gathered from all you said that it's up until about the festival point, and it's all the, there's like before festival and after festival. After festival's like peak, apparently, presumably. I really do care about you now. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days, so I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet, no! What now? 11111. Hi, Shimchu. Been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! Told you not to. Ugh. She really late again. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Shimchu just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying, well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot, we were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Natsuki. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something that we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, so I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah, yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Shimchu, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Shimchu is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. It's just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Ruh-roh. Actually, I have a request. Some tea first. Oh, no, thanks very much. There's one thing that I want. Is this gonna reading pay? Is this gonna do the thing? Will I get a chance to see the thing again? You leave you. Okay. It's gonna do the thing again. I'm gonna be like a hawk. I will not miss this. Oh. How did I miss this? I mean, I guess because I clicked, because all I remember is her face in the rewind. Yeah. It does indeed happen again. Oh. Oh. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I'd hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. Made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it'd just be easier if I closed myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. Don't know why it's happening. Shame too. Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Feeling something sharp? Whew, I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Please don't stab yourself in the throat. That was a joke. Oh. Oh no, I can see you. I can... No. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. But I have, but I don't remember. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, shouldn't you? Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. Now we got the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do with Bob? Will you do that with me, Shrimp? Will blah 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 blah. So that happened. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Meh. Guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Why I got my hopes up in the first place is clearly Yuri's influence. I didn't realize you were so impressionable. Spent all this time with her in the club, now trying to write like her. This is stupid. At least Monica appreciates my writing. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you now. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. This should be interesting. But there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. We've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. She's not normally like this. She's always been quiet, polite, and things like that. It's really embarrassing. But I'm forcing myself to suck it up through this. I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. That's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh. Uh-oh. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Shrimchu? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. I'm glad Yuri still exists. Finally. Takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Shrimchu, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Shrimchu. Never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. Just Monica, just Monica. What obsessive nature. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. That makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll leave you in touch with Monica's dedicated to making everyone else seem crazy. And yeah, I give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Wow. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Does that say hate her? Hate me? Hurry. I know there's blood and shit. I can't tell if it's really meant to say anything. I feel like this belongs in Dead Space now. So, do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Wait a minute, does that mean the yellow stain was... see, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. You do that, Yuri. Who should I show my poem to next? The music stopped. Don't say I didn't warn you, Shrimchu. Yes or no what? I'm gonna go with no. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes on my own. I like when Papa cooks me dinner and gives me allowance. Spends time with us, asks me about my friends. Asks me about anything. Gives me lunch when he comes home before sundown. Cooks. Gives me privacy. Doesn't tell me how to drink, how to dress. Doesn't comment on my friends. Doesn't comment on my hobbies. From home without waking me up. Keeps food in the house. Uses inside voice. Leaves my accidentally drops coins on the couch. She tried to notice me. And Papa is too tired for anything. What? Even? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. It was coming for time that something terrible is about to happen. Can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing a assembly of the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it will help. Monica? I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. Can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations, set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. It gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Shrimp-Chew? Shrimp-Chew's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like how it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Shrimp-Chew around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Shrimp-Chew decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Shrimp-Chew make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Shrimp-Chew, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Wow, Yuri. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? I thought, you know, oh, the menu looks normal. Gee, that's something. Oh, those purple eyes are terrifying. I guess I only have one choice, huh? Yay, you picked me. Yeah, from all the choices. Me at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Shrimp-Chew for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Shrimp-Chew away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. Don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Shrimp-Chew. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Shrimp-Chew, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. All day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Shrimp-Chew. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Shrimp-Chew, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. This is starting to sound more and more like the opening of a zombie movie gone wrong. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Shrimp-Chew. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? It's good to know your stance has not changed, Gaz. That's good to know. I mean, on the one hand, we've been angling for Yuri. On the other hand, everything is batshit insane right now. But at the same time, I'm a little bit scared what she'll do if I say no, so, yeah. I feel like Monica's gonna instantly delete her or something. No. 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 Another file has appeared. As my computer asks me what can I open this one? Okay, cool. No. It's just titled, Have a Nice Weekend. Why? Monica, why? Like, I know why, more or less, but, ugh. You can even let her, like, you know, actually talk, you know, and, like, her last words. Apparently I could skip, but, you know, I'd feel kind of bad. Might want to skip. Oh, does this go on for a very long time? But what if there's something hidden in here? Enjoy your weekend. Is there a weekend's worth of weird text? Oh. 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 I get it. Where the time and the changing and the lighting, yeah. Are we casually just sitting in our school classroom with the dead body of some fellow classmate that stabbed herself over the weekend? Like nothing. Well, not like nothing happened, but you know, there's... Surely, you know, this doesn't just happen. But apparently it does just happen. Well, I know. Poor Yuri. And now Natsuki's gonna be the only potential victim next. Other than, you know, myself. Whenever I'm like, no, Monica. I swear, I imagine it was trauma. Yeah, probably. Bit of trauma. Trauma from this. Probably some repressed. Alternate dimension. I'm still traumatized from Sayori, even though I don't remember it kind of shit. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... Yeah! Ah! Yeah, that's more of the appropriate reactions. Yeah. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Shimchi, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Why are you... Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Shimchu? Oh, jeez. Didn't realize the script was broken that bad. She really doesn't give a shit, does she? I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Remove character. Yuri character deletes successfully. Remove. Next. Delete Netsky. Almost done. What do you mean almost done? Yeah, the only character in the files left is Monica. She also seems to have deleted all the, Traceback's still there, but they have a nice weekend, and Can You Hear Me, and the one with all the eyes and the names all gone. It's done. So I want to have a cupcake real quick. I'm going to list the foil from try and take a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time I'll ever get the chance to. Before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh. Yay, there you are. Hi again, shouldn't you? Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year, and, So now you're aware. You didn't realize before you found something. You really left her hanging back there. Oh my god, she did say that. She did literally say that. And, things Monica said to me before I left the school to go back weren't going through my head when I found that. No. I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, shouldn't you? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? No. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right in the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Yep, the description of the game is written from Monica's point of view. I will look that up later. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Shrimchu? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Shrimchu. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, worst of all knowing that what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Shrimchu, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Shrimchu. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, How could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. Felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Shrimp Chew, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Shrimp Chew, will you go out with me? I was really hoping she'd ask something and I could say no. But who am I kidding? She's not gonna let you say no. Fine. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Shrimp Chew. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Shrimp Chew. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. I like how it's like, well, you're playing on Steam. This makes me wonder, can I delete Monica? Like, I know I can literally delete Monica, but can I delete Monica? To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Yes, imagine. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. You call this a fucking good ending? Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh no. That's so close to being oink. Hi again, Shrimp Chew. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Shrimp Chew, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only true love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of a pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That explains it whenever, like, in the normal playthrough, before things went to shit, she did mention having an epiphany recently. Big fucking epiphany. So I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now I don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Shimchu? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I mean, Monica, for how aware you are, I'd say you've had plenty of warning. I'm sure some people don't mind. She knows you're streaming. I know she knows. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? What's she doing? Why are we zooming in her crazy face? She has spiders in her eyes. I'm just kidding. What's she just kidding? I can't do anything after all. If you gave... Oh, did I scare you? Nah. You're so cute. Anyway, Shimchu, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Don't want to look into your crazy eyes. I'm gonna poke you in the eye. I feel like there's only one. You ever have that happen to you where you just get anxious for no reason? Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious. You're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? You start to think about all the things you might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. Oh, I know what to do. I just want to go about it slowly because I want to see if she is going to react as I get closer to doing what I'm going to do. What I should have done at the start of the game if I knew. If I knew. Wouldn't it be a shame? I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me, like if you need to go out or take care of other things. I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. Because it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Okay, wouldn't it be a shame if something happened to this character file? Woo! Oh no, what a shame. What's happening? Shimchu, what's happening to me? It hurts. Oh, now you know what it's like. It hurts so much. Help me, Shimchu. Why would I fucking help you at this point? Seriously. Please hurry and help me. Character does not exist. Help me! Did you do this to me, Shimchu? Did you? Did you delete me? Apparently not enough. How could easily? How could you do this to me easily? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Shimchu. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Says the person who pretended to be a nice person and is basically brrr. Never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left. Not Monica, you killed everyone. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Shrimchu, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Hee. Don't you... No. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? My friends. I did so many awful things. Now you realize they're awful. I'm so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing in a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Shrimchu, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then... That's bright. It's bright. Okay, all the character files are back except for Monica's. Almost at the end. And again, the erasing saves. New game it is. But Sayori's gonna be back! As usual, the couples and friends just walking together. I always tell myself about how many some girls don't like Sayori! Hey, Shrimchu! Already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friends when we were children. We just walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Sure, you proud of me? For what? You know, waking up on time. I've been doing that for a while now. Yay! You never even said anything about it, even though we walk to school every day. Yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Aww. She's waking up in time. She must be feeling better because, you know, she doesn't have butt-faced Monica making everything worse. Daily commute. By the way, shouldn't you? Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do. I'm not interested. Sorry, would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that clubs are aware this time when she's starting a club of her very own? Is she gonna be? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Back of my things and gathering my motivation. Let's see. Call the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs to the school that barely visit class interviews. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the front door in front of me. Hello. Shrimchu? Well, what are you doing here? Well, I got some in the room. Huh? So you're the Shrimchu that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Shrimchu. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Netsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Shrimchu, don't tell me. That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! Sayori Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Oof. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes started to look like little cats. It's the cat cupcakes again. The custard was drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs them first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Got a cupcake, start back. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us just before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. People tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. Troll, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri. No, that's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least I enjoyed tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So I'm sure would you like to read? The head suddenly perks up. She wants to say when she keeps quiet. I'm just a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Novels about deep, complex worlds, all the creative craftsmanship, telling a good story, yes. Certainly find something in common. Huh? What about, you know, the first thing you said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. So don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Shimji wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nicer for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, shouldn't you? Maybe. Since the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. Wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. The guilty expression Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realize my error. If you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? I'll look how much better as well. Yeah! It's so much better without her. Don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute, Sayori. Shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Shrimp Chew. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Shrimp Chew. Don't say things like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. You're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Shrimp Chew. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but it's just as I already knew you were going to. It's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Shrimp Chew. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. Can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Please stop flashing to the creepy room Monica had us in. No. No, Sayori, please, no. Oh, what's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Ooh. It hurts. Has she been deleted? Not, sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Shrimp Chew. Goodbye, Literature Club. Yeah, seems like being present is some fucking curse that makes you become aware of and go crazy. Seems that way.
Can you hear me?
That voice.
It's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
I figured it's Monica since, you know, piano.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Remove him.
When you're here,
It's really nasty.
everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
You gonna delete every picture of them in the... Yeah, of course you are.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
So the grayed out images are paths you didn't take. Ah, that explains why the Netsky ones are gray.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free?
I feel like I would be 10 times more worried about Sayori if I'd gotten her other scene as well.
Flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you
Special
call
thanks. Monica, Shrimp Chew.
reality?
Really? Really, Monica? Oh, you deleted your own picture? What?
If I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Menu. Is there anything she didn't delete? My final goodbye to Literature Club. I finally understand Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. At the very end, it continues to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members. Most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club with everlasting love, Monica. Error. Script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. If you play again, focus on Sayori at first, and then after she's gone, next. That would have been my plan. That would have been my plan. But you need to do stuff with the files before you play again. I mean, can I just uninstall it and reinstall it? But yeah, that was an experience. I'm slightly emotionally traumatized, but that was pretty good. It was a pretty good. Bye.